stopped her, who had a Folgers commercial made about her because of our show. Today, we're going to meet two young guys who went from being a part of our studio audience, that's right, our audience, into starring in Spike Lee's new Levi commercial. Please welcome Richard Riesman and Daryl Silverman. Let's welcome to the show.
How you doing?
Two more child prodigies, is that what it is? Set this up for us. I mean, how did Spike Lee find out about you?
Well, we were on this show. It was November of last year, if I'm correct. We were on this show, and what happened was, me and Darren, we both got up, and it was gripe day. We were supposed to tell our favorite scary Friday the 13th story. So what we did is we got up, and I started speaking backwards.
Backwards?
Backwards, exactly. And what happened was, you know, the audience was looking at us like we were crazy, and he translated everything I said. And, you know, Sarah Lee didn't understand what we were saying, and it became a very strange thing.
Sometimes Sarah Lee doesn't understand. We go the other way. But I'm only joking, Sarah Lee. Only joking. I know she's going to get me later. Why don't we, instead of talking about it, let's go to the tape of you guys talking backwards. Do we have it? Let's go to it.
I'm Richie Riesman from Brooklyn.
I'm Darren Silverman from Brooklyn. Great.
All right, this story's kind of, let's call it a backwards story.
Is it a short story?
It's pretty short.
Okay, good.
All right, te zou Ria no jaren voor het eerst niet.
Last year on Friday the 13th.
Je hebt ten eerste naar uit snel bemerking die het stil.
His friends and him were camping out in the woods.
What is this, a comedy team?
No, you see, all right, what it actually is, we'll cut the story a little short.
Great.
What we do is me, him, and another partner over there in the audience. We speak backwards, all three of us.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yeah, we're talking backwards now, actually. And he's my translator.
No, wait a second. In your defense, you're going for some kind of record on this, aren't you? Because you've been in our audience before.
Yeah, this is the third time we've been here. We want to...
We've been trying to keep you out, but unsuccessfully.
That's great. Let's hear it. Is that great? Now, so you got this special talent. Spike Lee hears about it, okay? He's doing the Levi commercial. How does it get set up?
Well, what happened was, actually, after the show, a writer from National Lampoon magazine had come up to us and said that he was very interested in writing an article because of the fact that we talk backwards, was an unusual talent. Anyway, a couple months later, I used to work on Wall Street. I'm sitting in my office, and people tell me that Spike Lee's on the phone for me. And I'm like, looking at him like they're crazy.
He thought it was me calling him.
Because you guys are doing this to each other all the time.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next thing you know, it really is him, and I really was convinced it was him. Day to day after that, we were contacted by people from ad agency Foot Cone and Belding in San Francisco, telling us that they were real interested in doing a Levi's commercial. One thing led to another, and on April 1st of this year, we filmed the commercial.
Where did you film it?
Coney Island.
In Coney Island?
Yep.
This is like familiar turf for you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's go right to the commercial, the Spike Lee Levi commercial. Let's take a look at it.
Fly, backward boy.
You guys are real proud when you see that. You're real proud of yourselves.
Makes us feel real good.
I know, it sounds like such a dumb question, but did you ever think anything like this was going to ever happen?
Oh, boy.
No way.
Tell you the
Nothing like
truth,
it.
no way. Because we thought, you know, basically what we did, we actually started the language just for our own use between us and a couple, you know, we figured that me and him would have this special, unique thing that nobody else would know. And we could just talk back and forth, and people would look at us and be like, what are they saying? But eventually we kept, you know, we kept working at it. We became fluent at it. And we said, maybe there's something we could do with it.
Spike Lee, what was he like to work with, Darren?
Oh, it's one thing about him is very down to earth. His personality was, you know, great. He was just like one of the guys, but he got down to business. He does the right thing, and
you had to get that in there.
So, he's a great guy to work with.
Okay, so now here are a couple guys. You got this? Here are a couple guys from your neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
And you guys in the commercial as well?
No, we just talk backwards like throughout high school with them and stuff.
Oh, you talk back in high school?
Yeah.
Backwards, not just talking back.
Students.
No, backwards. We talk backwards.
Is this something like that is big out in Brooklyn? Is that what it is?
No, not really.
Okay.
But he's just learning.
He's just learning?
Yeah.
Okay.
But all three of us we've been doing it for a while.
Okay. So. Now what happens after this? I mean, this is incredible exposure.
Well, hopefully we'll make personal appearances like around malls and stuff around the country, and teach everyone and how to speak backwards.
The whole idea is what Levi's wants to do is, if you remember the Tiffany tour, when Tiffany first became a big singer, what she used to do is she used to go around to malls across the country, and she would get paid for personal appearances, and that's how she got a lot of exposure. Levi's wants to start that with us this year. They want us to be like their national spokespeople.
You guys want to do movies?
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
That's what you're thinking about. Now, you were discovered right here. In our studio audience, any one of you could be doing Spike Lee's next commercial, okay? You have to just do something wild that no one else can do. But you have a great deal of loyalty to us.
That's for sure.
I don't want to know what some of you guys can do, okay? You have a great deal of loyalty to 9BP. So I'm going to ask you. We're not going to pay you for it. Talk backwards for us.
Sure, no problem. Nerad, toy tonight yas aroy si sid. Hud no sir, tadai Kylie nintasag drabazab, si so keeb, yethi vagsa ruotrats. Toy kanithas?
He said the reason why he likes 9 Broadcast Plaza is because they're the ones who gave us our start.
Tanatu Tal Med, that was our Eb on your end.
And without them, we would probably be nowhere.
You can't believe it, right? Folks, Richard and Darren, we wish you the best. We're proud of you. Go on to bigger and better things. We got a great show for you. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with Pete Fuentes. Stay tuned.